Fitness is a real big priority in my life. I try to make it to the gym just about every day. Working out is something that I like to do. I like to stay active. Currently, the gym that I attend, it's pretty packed. There's tons of people there and not enough equipment for all of the people. It's really easy to find myself there and spend about 2 hours a night and not really feel like I got a whole lot done just because there's so many people there. There's just a lot of bodies walking around, and so just because it's so crowded, it's just really hard to do, you know, what I want to do. Time is something that's really important to all of us. We all have the same amount of time in a day, but the problem with that is we all have things that we need to do versus things that we want to do. Working out for me falls under things that I want to do, and there's a real short span of time in a day that I can do that. So I started looking at ways that I could stay in shape, I could stay fit, but not spend, you know, 2 hours a night at a gym, not getting the optimal workout that I feel like I should be getting. One of the places that I found that can offer this kind of lifestyle is a place called GPP Fitness. GPP stands for General Physical Preparedness, and the goal behind that concept is to make sure that you are the healthiest person you can be so you can live your life at a very high and optimal level.
I'm Neil Anderson, and I created the GPP Fitness concept. What we do down here is mainly group training in a functional way. We bring folks together 10 different classes a day doing the same workout. We follow a unique training program that we've created down here, and through the week it's our goal to generally physically prepare you on all different levels. The concept for what we do down here with our high intensity types of training in a group atmosphere it had its roots in bodybuilding and just mixing what you didn't do back then. Back in the old days, you didn't mix them. Back then you had strength training or you had cardio, and you never blended them because the thought was that by blending them you'd get neither, and they were wrong. And so when we started blending them, and it worked like a charm. The point of GPP is about helping you reap the benefits of physical life and avoid the pitfalls. Down here, our goal is to help you do anything that you kind of want to. If you want to go skiing, you should have the physicality to go skiing, and we help you with that. You want to go run a 5K, a 10K, some people have even done marathons on our training. We'll prepare you for that. The pitfalls, of course, are injury and disease. You have to look at it in terms of if you can't follow your kids, if you have little kids and you really can't keep up with them physically, you're not enjoying that benefit, and it is a pitfall. You can't be the parent that you want to be based on your physicality, and that's a mistake. And so we're helping folks prepare generally for those tasks. We're hoping that everybody that comes through those doors has one single goal. And the goal needs to be a healthy goal. I want to achieve optimal health. We go straight at your goal, and we don't go the back door. We go right at what you want, and then go play. Then go run your marathon, then go bodybuild. Get your GPP, and then go play. Go do your thing. Let's get healthy first, though. We're minimalists. We want to do the least amount of exercise possible. We don't want to come through the doors and see what we're capable of today. All I care about is within my definition of becoming generally physically prepared and becoming healthy, I want to do as little as I have to. Now, to do as little as you have to, it takes a high level of intensity. And one of the things we're asking for you to do as a person that's participating in your own health is come in here and discover the type of intensity that your body specifically needs to change. We have something special down here. I think we've stumbled into something that isn't well recognized, isn't something that people see as even valid, but it's happening. We got little moms of 5 that can do 40 pull-ups. You know, real pull-ups, not little cheaters, and it's amazing. No race driver ever found out how fast you could go without hitting the wall. Every race driver hits the wall, and unfortunately, you and me, we can't know what our bodies are capable of or how to get to the next level until we find out what we're capable of, and sometimes you have to hit the wall to do it. When you go to that really, really dark place is where the change happens. Part of becoming a healthy human is to lose the weight and get back into shape and look good and feel good about yourself. And there's something real spiritual, something real emotional about that, and there's something real healthy about that.
CrossFit is something that's become very popular over the last few years. The thing about CrossFit is it's advertised as a sport. And so if fitness appeals to your competitive nature, CrossFit might be something that's for you. I think a lot of people look at CrossFit and they see it as an easy way to lose the weight, to get ripped, to get fit, if they can just endure, you know, the workouts, because they're pretty intense.
My name is Terry Rose. I am a trainer, CrossFit Level 1 certified trainer. CrossFit is doing as many movements as you can, basic movements that you're going to use throughout life, and kind of do them at a high intensity pace. Back in 2007, I moved to Seattle, and I met this guy up there. He was kind of one of the original CrossFit guys, and he kind of walked me. I was working at this gym out in the middle of nowhere, and he was doing these weird things with all his clients and killing them. I mean, killing them every day. And I went up to him and I was like, what's your deal? What's going on? And he basically introduced me to this CrossFit thing, and I kind of took it from there. CrossFit is more Metcon based. Metcon is metabolic conditioning. Basically, you're going to come in here and you're going to get your body to a point where you can push your body past the metabolic state of where you're going to basically shut down. You're training your body to use all of its energy, all of its oxygen. A lot of people will go to the gym, they'll do a lot of exercises, and they'll say, okay, we're going to be here and I'm going to work out, then I'm going to rest, and I'm going to sit here and I'm going to work out and I'm going to rest, instead of saying, okay, for a time frame, you're going to go for 10 minutes and you are going to beat the crap out of yourself for 10 minutes, and you're going to do all these movements, and you're basically going to exhaust as much energy from your body as you can. You're going to push your body to the max limit that it can do for that 10 minutes, and that's basically what a Metcon is. You're kind of striving to get to that point that your body's going to push itself faster and farther, and that's how you're going to get in better shape. Back in 2007, they started this thing called the CrossFit Games, where you basically, people that were doing CrossFit, they had to show up to this barn, this warehouse in the middle of nowhere, and they did this 3 workouts in one day, basically, and whoever did the best in those workouts took first place. It was kind of, back then, it was a pride thing. Well, since CrossFit's evolved and since across the world, CrossFit's kind of gained a lot of notoriety, and over these past 5 or 6 years, the CrossFit Games has kind of become, instead of a gathering of just people that do CrossFit and want to compete against each other, now it's become this worldwide thing. Last year, the winner of the Games won $250,000 because it was the first year that we got this huge sponsorship from Reebok. One of the biggest things that I think draws people initially to CrossFit is the family aspect of it. You know, it's a community, and that's what everybody will tell you, is that it's a community. So if you're going to come into this gym, you better be willing and open to talking to people, cheering people on. The fact that you come in here and there's 30 or 40 other people in a class that are doing the same thing you're doing, and they're trying to do it the best they can, and they're pushing each other, and when they get done, they turn at you if you're not done yet, and they're saying, come on, let's go, let's go. It's this real community, and I think that by far and away than anything else is what CrossFit is all about. Is it's a community, it's a family, and that's what this gym represents here more than a lot of I've seen. Is we're not the biggest, we're not the strongest, but we're a bunch of people in here that love being in here together, and we have a good time. And oftentimes you'll see us just sitting around after, just talking and hanging out, because we just like to be around each other. It's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle change. I mean, you come in here and it's not just working out, it's nutrition, it's understanding what you can do. It's a soul-searching concept of CrossFit that some people, it will never work for them because they don't have the desire to really go and find out who they really are. But there's other aspects of it. When you come in here and you kill yourself every day and you take yourself to that next step, there's a point in time where you're going to find out what you can really do, and it correlates not just in exercise, not just in sports, but it correlates in life, because once you've done this, you can sit there and say, you know what, that was one of the hardest things I've ever done, and I made it through it. I can attempt anything at least, and I can try, and I think it pushes you in life. Like I said, it's a life-changing event, it's a life-changing thing, and it's something that I believe in. And I would invite anybody to come at least try it for a week. And if you can try it for a week, you're going to be hooked.
I decided that I was going to try out a CrossFit workout. I got with Terry, the trainer from CrossFit, and he put me through one of his workouts, and it was pretty hard. The workout consisted of 3 exercises that I normally do. I do on a regular basis. I had 3 minutes to just pump out as many rounds of these 3 different workouts that I could, and then after the 3 minutes, I got to rest for a minute, and I had 3 intervals of that. I always kind of considered myself to be in pretty good shape. I thought it wouldn't be too hard, but it was pretty intense. I think I found my dark place about 2 minutes into the workout, and I stayed there until I finished. It was pretty hard. The chest started burning, legs got pretty wobbly, and the mouth was getting really dry, but my goal going into it was don't throw up. I didn't. I hit my goal, so I was pretty happy about that. But I was feeling it for the next couple of days. After my workout, Terry came and put his hand on my shoulder, and he said, "Hey man, you gotta start drinking the Kool-Aid now." And it was a really good experience. I had a lot of fun with it, and I think that's something that CrossFit, GPP, they're 2 separate ideas behind the same goal. You know, they just want to make you as healthy as you can be. It's all about your fitness, and I think that's something that I can get behind. Fitness is a lifestyle. It's something that you work at every day, and it's something that you're constantly making goals for. And when I started this, you know, I knew where I wanted to be, and I don't think I'm quite there yet. And now that I'm, you know, at the end of this, I got a lot longer to go, but I think that's why I started this journey in the first place.